You guys might be thinking what I'm doing here today in a petrol bunk with a cup of coffee today. I'm not here to fuel a vehicle, but I'm here to charge a vehicle. So the car we have here today is the Kia Carens Clavis EV. Early morning, we went to Naara Kia. We got the vehicle, we got the explanation from there itself, got to understand the vehicle completely, and straight away went ahead to do the video. So today, we are going to be checking on the range of the Kia Carens Clavis EV. And what we are going to do is, we are going to charge it up to 100% right now, and then we are going to be using it for the whole day. You guys will be traveling along with me. And in the end of the video, we'll get to know how much real life range this Kia is giving us. So the car is fully charged. It's pretty heavy. And we're good to go. So as you can see, the charge is 100% and it is 502 kilometers of range in the eco mode without AC. So as you can see, in normal it is 487. And finally, in sport mode, it is 472. We may be using the eco and the normal mode. And let me just also show you, if I switch on the air conditioning system, now the range changes. We have in eco 451, we have 438 in normal, and in sport we have 424. So we will be in eco or normal mode for the whole day today, and we'll see what the car gives us in the end of the day. So right now I'm straight going to go to my friend's place, pick him up, and then we're gonna plan ahead, and I'll be telling you along the video where all we are going and how many kilometers we are covering. Okay, so now let's go to my friend's place. So guys, I've come to the pickup location. I've driven around 10.2 kilometers. The charge is 97%. It was full of traffic, and now the charge is 426. And my friend has come, so we'll take him and we'll go to the next location. So right now we are going into the city, so we'll get to know a little bit about the city drive, and then maybe later from there we'll see what is the range, and from there we'll just try to stretch it like a little bit. So Kia has named this car the Clavis. Reason being, the Carens, the pre-facelift, is still on sale, and the facelift, they've called it the Kia Carens Clavis, which means it's a facelift, and also it's a little bit more premium than the normal Kia Carens. So right now we are driving inside the city traffic of Bangalore, and first thing I want to talk about is the suspension. The suspension is very well insulated. It goes over very bad roads, and you don't even hear the thuds of the suspension inside the cabin. It takes on the shocks really well. That is one major thing. And in comfort wise, because the battery pack is low down below, you don't feel a lot of rollover or things like that. The vehicle feels very stable while driving. When we talk about cabin insulation, yes, it's again top notch. The amount of noise which is there outside is not at all entering inside the car. And one factor along with that is that you don't hear the tire noise. So you have the MRF Eco Tread in them, and the roll sound is not at all there inside this cabin is what I can say. So right now I'm near UB City's Twin Towers, and we have the charge which is 95. Range is 414, and I just came here so that we could take some B-rolls of the car. As we have parked, let's talk about the exterior characteristics of this car. So the Kia Carens Clavis has a different look on the outside. Yes, it looks as same as the Kia Carens Clavis, which is a petrol variant. The highlights are that you have an LED bar over here. Compared to the petrol, one difference is this flap what you have, which is for the charging port. And another interesting fact is that you have flaps over here which would open and close, and they in return would cool down the liquid cooling for the battery. So while talking about the side profile, the first thing we notice is these alloy wheels. These are different and it looks unique for the EV over here. The panels remain the same for the Clavis 2, and the one thing which is a real highlight is that even though it has a battery pack underneath, it has a ground clearance of 200 mm. At the rear, the first thing we notice is these redesigned tail lamps. It is connecting from the left to the right, so you have the complete strip out over here, and you have the sensors and everything. You also have a shark fin antenna. it looks pretty neat out at the back. So now we are going to go for a long drive and we'll get out of the city and maybe we'll have lunch, and at that stop I'll show you the next range. As we are back on the road and we are back on the traffic, let's talk a little bit about the interiors. The interiors look absolutely amazing. You have the blue denim interiors in this and I absolutely love it. You also have the ambient lightings on it, and there's this very cool feature over here wherein the display in the middle, which is usually the AC controls, just with the press of a button changes to navigation and radio setup, which is absolutely nice. I have ample amount of room, a wireless charger, seat cooling, and even more larger space down. So the practicality wise, this car is absolutely good, and Kia is setting standards for how premium the interior should be. So we just had our lunch break and we are going to start, and right now this is the kilometers. We have 41.3 kilometers completed and we have a range of 342 left, which is a normal, but in eco we have around 352 kilometers left. So let's see what's going to happen. We are going to go even further on some more longer roads, so let's see what's the range coming up. After a heavy lunch, I did not want to drive the car, so I thought, why not explore the rear seats? So at the rear, I have a beautiful sun blinder, which is really practical. I have this table out over here, which also has a cup holder. I can put my iPad or maybe work on my laptop over here. And for comfort, these seats can be pushed front and back. All I need to do is pull that knob out over there and I can have my complete leg space, which can go all the way to the front. And also there's another handle out over here. If I pull that, I can recline all the way back and have a relaxed ride at the rear. Apart from this, for my comfort, I also have my air conditioning system, 2 C-port chargers, and let's say I also have a plug point out over here to power my laptop or my mobile chargers. And you also have a huge panoramic sunroof from the front to the rear. It also has a one-touch tumble-down seat to access the third row of seats. The third row seats are also pretty decent in this car. You have an air purifier inside the cabin itself and an amazing Bose speaker to entertain you on the go. So while I am relaxing in the back seat, my friend out over here is enjoying the ADAS feature, and as you can see, the vehicle is steering by itself. It just adapts. As you know, we have the ADAS level 2 in this. The vehicle can auto steer and keep your vehicle inside the lane. That's absolutely cool. Right now we are at the next stop, and as you can see, we've covered 173.3 kilometers and we have a range of 232 left with 60% of charge. And this place is special. I'll show you right now. So the place we've ended up in, this is the place where this car was made. So this is the birthplace of this Kia Carens Clavis, right? Not just this Kia, but all the Kias which are being sold in India right now, except the EV6 and the EV9. This factory was set up in the year 2017 and started production from the year 2019. So it has around 536 acres of land, wherein the factory is completely covered, all of it. And it has a production capacity of almost roughly around 4 lakh units. That's the Kia unit for you. Now, from this Kia factory at Anandpur, we are going back to Bangalore, okay? And we are going to check how we're going to get the range out of this car. As we found some empty stretch, we thought, why not find the 0 to 100 of this car? So right now, let's check the 0 to 100 of this car. We are in sports mode, so let's do it. And there we are. We are at 100. So now we are returning back from here, and as you can see, the time is 5:17 and the kilometers we've driven is 176.7 kilometers, and the range left is 217 with 58% SOC. We had done some runs for the 0 to 100 testing. So now let's head back to Bangalore. So We have another 83 kilometers left to reach our destination. The vehicle is showing us 101 kilometers range left, and it is in 28% of state of charge. So let's see what happens when we reach the destination, or will we? Okay guys, it's raining like hell out over here. We can't even look at the road, it's not very clear, and there's heck a lot of traffic also. We've still got 27% of battery left with 91 kilometers of range. Hope it doesn't drop because of these conditions. We have another 50 odd kilometers to go. The car has officially completed 300 kilometers from the full charge what we have done in the morning. Some more yet to go. So right now the battery SOC is at 20% and we have a range left of 62 kilometers. And this is not just me and my friend inside the car. We also have another two people at the back. So if you consider that the vehicle is being driven with weight, then we are doing the actual practical range test. So we are almost at the final stretch. I have 14% charge left. Surprisingly, after 20%, it is not reducing its charge as easy as possible, like how it was going the rate before 20. It is not going like that, and we were also inside the traffic and the rain and things like that. It is still drizzling and we are still reaching our destination. So the next we will reach our destination and let you know what is left out of the car. And just like that, we have reached the destination finally, and what a ride it has been. So let me show you the readings right now on the dashboard. And as you can see, we have completed 342 kilometers and we've done it in like 9 hours. And you can see the state of charge. We still have 10% left with 34 kilometers left. So if I add that, like let's say another 375 kilometers, I can say roughly, I can still go with this balanced 10%. And to be frank, this car has done it so easily. What we noticed was after 20%, the charge reduction was not so quick. It started reducing actually. It gave us the confidence that yes, you can reach your destination. And surely the car did do that and gave us even more buffer 10% of range. So that's absolutely amazing from the Kia Carens Clavis. So just like that, the car came with us through the rain, through the traffic, through the long roads, city roads, highway roads, everywhere. And it was there with us from morning till evening. I hope all those clips will show you the clarity on that. So that is the real life range of this Kia Carens. And thanks for letting me have this car, Naara Motors. Thank you so much. So I'll see you guys in another video with another car. Until then, goodbye.